Hi, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kyleellen. I'm a singer-songwriter, artist, and also an author and a speaker. I have a master's in humanistic transpersonal psychology, and I have a project, a book called Imagine What's Inside, because until we start talking, all you know is this. Are you kidding me? This is not the best of anyone. The best is what's inside. What can they tell you? What kind of information can they share that might be of valuable to you? So today I'm going to talk about chapter 10, which is called Crystal Clear. And the song that matches that, because every chapter has a song exactly the same title, is Crystal Clear. And it's about once I started doing music, I got away from the first not good experience in a studio, and I worked with my friend Javier and started doing stuff more and more, recording, trying to record different music. Eventually, Javier and I both saw that there's this company called Taxi. They're still around. They're a wonderful company. And just Google taximusic.com. I'm sure it'll come up. So anyways, we both decided, let's go to Taxi and let's see what it's like. Well, the first time I went there and I walked in at the Westin on Century Boulevard in LA, near the airport, I thought, here is 2,000 people, is what I was looking at, in a line, snaking around in this open area of the Westin, the whole lobby and open, under the stairs, this big open area, and people are playing guitars, people have drums and congas, and people have mandolins, and people are singing, and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, this is the zoo I belong in. I've been looking for this zoo my whole life, where there's people that are all into music and they're interested in music and interested in learning, not just wanting to play, but what's the music business? And, what can you learn about marketing and the music business? And I was shocked because this is exactly the same hotel that I was at a year prior when I took a guerrilla marketing thing that was just spontaneously offered. And all this is written in my book because it's autobiographical, self-help format book about music and healing. But when I saw that was the first time in my life I really felt like it's crystal clear. This is where I belong. Music is what I should be doing. Whether I'm the most talented, known, and become a superstar, that isn't even about what it's about anymore. It's burning in me. It's just hurting that I don't know what to do with the talent that is in me, that I've been told is in me, and I don't know what to do, how to make that come out and be something that then can be shared with other people, or to do something with your talent is just so rewarding. And I couldn't really catch on to how was I going to get that kind of thing going. And so when I saw these people playing music, coming to a convention that's all on teaching you about the music business, marketing, recording, and anything to do with anything like that, like I said, Google taxi.com. It's great. It's awesome, especially if you're just starting out and you don't really know, but you have a talent like me. So that weekend of this music road rally learning experience was invaluable to me. That first one, to see this is crystal clear now. It's got to be something to do with me singing. And so I want to talk to all those kids out there, or different people that are trying to figure out, especially with the change in everything in our world going on, what direction should you go, and say, when you see where you belong, it becomes really crystal clear, like this is where I should go, this way. I mean, I wasn't going to walk in the door. I was going to walk out after the weekend with a high-powered job or a #1 hit. I knew that. I never expected that. But it was an invaluable experience and a very good learning thing that has led me little by little by little every year for 16 years. Because right after that is when I met my producer. a whole different way. But because I went to Taxi and went to the classes and listened to different speakers over and over, I started to catch on how, you got to get your hustle, your music hustle. It's about guerrilla marketing music. That is what it is. Musicians can't just be musicians anymore. I wish. You better know what the internet is, and you better learn backup plan, backup plan, backup plan. That's why I have my master's in psychology. And building your career little by little by little, and you'll see crystal clear. You're going in the right path. If it's what you love to do, figure out what you really like. Take a piece of paper, make a line down the middle, and put the things that you hate doing on this side and the things that you like. And don't take any big meaningful thing about, hating. And I don't mean people or anything like that. I mean what kind of job you wouldn't want to do, because everybody has different limits and everybody has different openness to what they would be willing to try, or and everybody has different likes. Because I didn't like carrot raisin salad when I was a kid, or coleslaw. But now I kind of can like coleslaw sometimes. So, your likes can change from one thing to another, but underneath everything is that one thing that you like so much. So after you take a piece of paper and write it down and put what you like and what you don't like as far a job, what type of work, then I want you to start putting a number and list by number. What's your first thing you'd want to do, your second thing you'd want to do, your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and then basically look at the first three. Because whatever those first three of what you like, those are the ones you like the most. And that's probably an area you should consider thinking how you can get more involved in that area. That's what I needed. I needed to have more involvement in the music area and less involvement in doing other jobs that were just, I took them seriously, and I've always done a good job at any job I do. I try to do the best I can and make sure I'm holding my end of the boat up. But when you walk in and you see your people, you see what you like, other people doing the things you like, whether it's, bird watching or skiing, whatever it is that's you're most passionate about, that's a blessing when it becomes crystal clear in your mind what that is. And that's what happened to me that day. It became crystal clear in my mind that no matter what, this time, I will not stop till I get to a place where I have songs recorded with my voice for eternity. If for no other reason than my children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren maybe, can hear that. So I became more dedicated and started thinking of it as a guerrilla business. And the reason why guerrilla marketing is so big is because nothing can beat a gorilla. Nothing. Put anything up against a gorilla, the other animal will get hurt, because it's not that he maybe has the sharpest teeth or anything, that he is the strongest by far. So any animal messing with him, he's not going to sit and get flattened. He is going to make a good effort to be the victor of whatever. So I started to approach and look at things and realize it's crystal clear, it's music, and I'm going to take the guerrilla marketing I learned and I'm going to apply it. And I'm going to keep going, and I fall down and I flatten my face every now and then. I pick myself up and go back in the race. So I just want to tell you there is something out there like that for you, for everybody. And instead of thinking that, other people don't want me doing this, because that's the truth of the matter. My whole family just kind of thought I'm just crazy. But they don't understand when you have a talent, I'd be worse off to ignore that talent than to try to go towards something to do with that talent. And I do believe a very Grammy award-winning producer that told me everybody can do something with music if they want. They just have to follow the string. And some of them, the strings are not that long. But some people have really, really long strings. And I think that's true in many ways. So but we can all do something. We can all follow it to see, you know, some people just sing once in a while or have a, you know, or a band playing out or, you know, and some people that thought they'd never make it at all, make it. So you just never know what's going to happen if you just apply and keep going and don't give up. Work hard, do your duty, and leave the rest to God Almighty. So until the next time, I'll be out singing somewhere. It's crystal clear.